Okay, let's continue with our Spanish techniques. What I'd like to show you now is a Rasqueado. And a Rasqueado is something that's really synonymous with flamenco music, and it sounds like this. It's that move right there. And there are several types of Rasqueado, and what I'm going to show you today is about 3 or 4 of them. And this first one we can use in addition to playing a nice little strum. We can put a Spanish flavor to the strum by adding the Rasqueado at the beginning of the pattern. Okay, so let's take that idea of that strum and put it over our blues progression in D minor and see what we come up with. Okay, so let's break the Rasqueado down. What we're doing is keeping our wrist in the same idea of the keying the door and so forth, but we're moving the fingers out. The actual move is like this. And the way to practice that is to hold the hand in a semi sort of fist style, like I said, keying the door, and pop one finger out at a time. I'm going to pop my pinky out as well. Hold it in a wrist, in the fist. Pop out each finger. Dung, 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 dung. I practice on my knee when I'm driving. It's easy to practice away from the guitar. It's a tough technique to get, but once you get it, it opens up a whole world of Spanish style playing. So that's the practice move. You can also follow through with the thumb. And now, you can also take a Rasqueado and play it backwards, and it becomes a circular Rasqueado. So for instance, we practice like this. Now once the fingers are all out, we start bringing them back in. Now the way that I play them, and again, this is a hybrid Rasqueado. It's not the traditional Rasqueado. There are dozens of Rasqueados that true flamenco players play. What this is a kind of Rasqueado pattern that really fits with more of the fusions of different types of music. Spanish with pop, and pop with R&B, and Spanish with different types of settings. So. It can be a kind of a difficult pattern to practice. Back with the pinky. And then if you do it continuously, it should sound something like that. Now one thing to remember, when I'm coming back, I'm dragging these fingers across some of the time. Okay? Let's play along with a faster song, and I'll employ some of the more circular Rasqueados in this piece. Okay, let's look at another Rasqueado pattern. This is a little bit more tricky, and it's used for a tremolo if you want to sustain a chord. And what we're doing here is we're back to the keychain idea. And this is a great practice for your Rasqueado because you're really using the thumb a lot on this one, and the thumb is such a powerful anchor for some of these patterns. So the move is down, down with the thumb, back up with the thumb, back with the hand, and down with the thumb. Okay, once again, that's fingers down, thumb back up, fingers down, thumb down. Let's take that even slower. And if you play it quicker, mix that with the Rasqueado at the end of a song. And we can also use it when we're playing more of the Spanish sounding chords. And the classic sounding E, up a half step, and then up a whole step. Okay, so now I'll show you a 3-finger Rasqueado, and that's going to a fist position and flailing the fingers out one at a time, and then bringing them back, opposite order. And there's another way of ending a chord, a triplet. Either ending it up or down. Another ending. Another ending. All right, so let's kick our rhythm pattern up a little bit. We're going to start with a regular chord, but then we're going to hit the Rasqueado and pull our thumb, bring our thumb down, and bring it back up, and just do a 2-strum. Again, I'm playing on D minor 9 because we're going to play it over the blues, the bossa blues. Okay, so why don't we play that along with the track? Okay, so let's kick it up again, and we're going to add another Rasqueado in the same pattern. Okay, so the next pattern that we use is going to be this one that we learned earlier, and it goes like this. Where you actually are bringing the hand out and then bringing it quite back by bringing it across the strings on the way back. So we have a downstroke, Rasqueado, thumb, thumb up, and then that move on the quicker Rasqueado. All right, so let's play that along with the track. Now I'd like to show you a very aggressive Rasqueado that is one of the easier ones to play slowly, but one of the hardest ones to play quickly. And it's a fantastic exercise for getting our keying the door technique together. And this is how we play it. Just down, up, down, up, down, up, or up, down, up, down, up, down. Again, the trick is a relaxed wrist and gradually speeding the tempo up with a metronome or some kind of a rhythm track. Great way to really lock in that technique. All right, so let's take the Rasqueado pattern and a nice steady rhythm using alternating up and down strokes and apply it to more of a pop context. The pattern that we're going to be using is this one here. So you can have a little bit of the Spanish at the beginning of the phrase and then just kick into a steady rhythm pattern. Let's go to the audio.